Because amid tensions over U.S. crackdown on migrants, U.S. Vice President JD Vance met senior Vatican officials. Vance, who's on a Catholic tour, has been visiting Rome with his family over the Easter weekend and attended a Good Friday service as well at St. Peter's Basilica. On Saturday morning, he met Cardinal Pietro Parolin, the Holy Secretary of State, and Archbishop Paul Gallagher, the Vatican's former minister. Here's how his engagement spanned out.
U.S. Vice President JD Vance met senior Vatican officials on Saturday. Following the meeting, the Vatican said an exchange of opinions took place with Vance concerning migrants and refugees. Vance is visiting Rome with his family over the Easter weekend. According to the reports, Vance met with Secretary of State Cardinal Pietro Parolin and the Foreign Minister before getting a private tour of Sistine Chapel. However, there is no confirmation if Vance met Pope Francis, who has been resuming some official duties during his recovery from pneumonia. According to the reports, Francis and Vance have had differences over migration and Trump administration's plan to deport migrants. Earlier, Francis had slammed the US government's deportation plans, warning that they would deprive migrants of their dignity. However, Vance acknowledged the criticism but said that he would defend his views.
Now, viewers, in a dramatic display of unified opposition, an unprecedented wave of anti-Trump protests swept across the United States. More than 700 events were planned for the day as people turned out to speak against the administration's handling of immigration, civil liberties, and also federal job cuts.
India is expected to sign its largest ever defense agreement with France over the acquisition of 26 Rafale Marine combat aircraft on April 28. According to the sources, senior officials will represent the two sides at the signing of the 63,000 crore contract. The event is planned to be held outside the Defense Ministry headquarters in South Block. The Cabinet Committee on Security, chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, had earlier cleared the acquisition of Rafale Marine Combat on April 9. The contract will include 22 single-seater and 4 twin-seater jets, along with comprehensive package for fleet maintenance, logistical support, personnel training, and indigenous component manufacturing. These fighter jets will be operational from INS Vikrant and will support the existing MiG-29K fleet. The deal is set to increase the number of Rafale jets to 62 and increase the number of 4.5 plus generation aircraft in the Indian arsenal.